Stop me if you've heard this before. Don't buy a cheap supercar. The maintenance will bankrupt you. Every car forum, every YouTube video, every mechanic says the same thing. And for most supercars, they're right. But here's what nobody tells you. There are 6 supercars sitting on used car lots right now that completely break that rule. I'm talking 200-mile-per-hour exotic cars with mid-engines and scissor doors that you can buy for the price of a new Camry. And the crazy part? Some of them are actually appreciating in value. We're counting down from number 6 to number 1. And that top spot? It's a car that sold for $90,000 new, you can buy for $45,000 today, and in 5 years it'll be worth $70,000. I'll explain why at the end. Let's go. Number 6. 2004 to 2009 Lamborghini Gallardo. You want to own a Lamborghini? Right now, you can buy a 2006 to 2008 Lamborghini Gallardo for $85,000 to $110,000. When these were new, they cost $180,000 to $220,000. That's a V10. Mid-engine, all-wheel drive, 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. This is a real Lamborghini. And here's the secret nobody tells you. The Gallardo shares its engine and platform with the Audi R8. That means parts aren't exotic. The V10 is the same engine in the first-generation R8. Audi dealers can service it. Oil changes? About $400. Brake pads? $800. Clutch replacement? $4,500. That sounds expensive until you compare it to a Ferrari. A clutch on a Ferrari F430 is $12,000. The Gallardo is the cheapest Lamborghini to own, period. But here's what you need to know. The E-Gear automated manual transmission is terrible. It's jerky. It overheats in traffic. And when it fails, you're looking at $8,000 to replace the hydraulic actuators. Skip the E-Gear. Buy one with the 6-speed manual. The manual is bulletproof, way more fun to drive, and it's becoming rare. Manual Gallardos are already worth $10,000 to $15,000 more than E-Gear cars. Also, check for carbon buildup on the intake valves. The V10 is direct injection. Around 60,000 miles, you'll need a $1,200 carbon cleaning. Just budget for it. Find a 2007 or 2008 Gallardo with the 6-speed manual under 30,000 miles for around $100,000, and you've got a Lamborghini that won't destroy you financially. Now, the Gallardo is the entry-level Lambo, but if you want something that sounds even better and costs way less to maintain, number 5 is a Japanese legend that people have completely forgotten about. Number 5, 2002 to 2005 Acura NSX. The Acura NSX is the supercar people keep sleeping on, and that's insane. Right now, you can find 2002 to 2005 NSXs for $60,000 to $80,000. When these were new, they cost $89,000. Here's why the NSX is special. It's a mid-engine V6 designed by Honda, not Ferrari, not Lamborghini. Honda. That means it's reliable. Like Civic reliable. The 3.2-liter V6 will run 200,000 miles without a rebuild. The transmission is Honda. The clutch lasts 60,000 miles. Oil changes are $80. This is a supercar you can daily drive. No overheating in traffic, no weird electrical gremlins, no $5,000 service bills every 10,000 miles. In the driving experience, Ayrton Senna helped develop this car. The steering is telepathic, the handling is perfect. It's not the fastest car on this list, but it's the most rewarding to drive. Here's the problem. The NSX market is weird. Prices have been all over the place. In 2020, clean examples were $50,000. In 2022, they spiked to $90,000. Now they're back down to $60,000 to $80,000. But here's the trend. Low-mileage manual NSXs are starting to climb again. A 2005 NSX with under 20,000 miles just sold for $135,000. That's double what it was worth 3 years ago. The manual transmission cars are the ones to buy. The automatic NSX exists, but nobody wants it. Manuals are worth 30% more. Also, avoid the pop-up headlight models from 1991 to 2001 if you want the most modern NSX. The 2002 to 2005 models have fixed headlights and a slightly more powerful engine. Find a 2004 or 2005 NSX with the 6-speed manual under 40,000 miles for $70,000 to $80,000. Hold it for 5 years. You'll make money. Now, the NSX is reliable and starting to appreciate. But if you want a car that's already appreciating and will make you look like you spent $300,000, number 4 is about to blow your mind. Number 4, 2005 to 2011 Porsche Cayman S. Here's a car that people laughed at for years. The Porsche Cayman S. It's just a poor man's 911. Porsche intentionally made it slower so it wouldn't compete with the 911. And for years, the Cayman S was cheap. You could buy a clean one for $25,000 in 2019. Today, that same car is $45,000 to $55,000. The Cayman S doubled in value in 3 years, and it's still going up. Here's why. The 987 generation Cayman S has a 3.4-liter flat six that makes 295 horsepower. It's mid-engine. The weight distribution is perfect. The handling is sharper than a 911. And here's the thing Porsche didn't want you to know. The Cayman S is faster around a track than a base 911 from the same era. Porsche had to detune it to protect 911 sales, but collectors figured it out. The Cayman S is the best driving Porsche of that generation, and now everyone wants one. Manual transmission Cayman S models are worth the most. A 2008 Cayman S with a manual and under 40,000 miles is selling for $50,000 to $60,000. That's double what it was worth in 2020. The only issue is the IMS bearing. The intermediate shaft bearing in the flat six can fail around 60,000 to 80,000 miles. When it fails, the engine grenades. It's a $15,000 rebuild. But here's the good news. Most Cayman S owners already had the IMS bearing replaced preventatively. If you're buying one, ask if the IMS bearing was upgraded. If it was, you're good for life. Also, avoid the Tiptronic automatic. It's slow and boring. The manual is the only one worth buying. Find a 2008 to 2011 Cayman S with a manual transmission, IMS bearing already replaced, under 30,000 miles for $50,000 to $55,000. Hold it. This car is going to $75,000 in 5 years. Now, the Cayman S doubled in value and is still climbing. But if you want a car that's already considered a future classic and costs less than a used Corvette, number 3 is the one. Number 3, 2009 to 2017, Nissan GTR. The Nissan GTR is the supercar that embarrassed everyone. When it came out in 2009, it cost $70,000, and it was beating Ferraris and Lamborghinis that cost 3 times as much. 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. Twin-turbo V6, all-wheel drive, a computer system so advanced it could make anyone fast. And the best part, you could buy one, beat on it, and it wouldn't break. Right now, 2009 to 2012 GTRs are selling for $55,000 to $75,000. That's less than they cost new. But here's the play. GTR values bottomed out in 2021. Since then, they've been climbing. A clean 2009 GTR sold for $48,000 in 2021. Today, that same car is worth $65,000. Why? Because the GTR is becoming a legend. It's the car that proved you didn't need a Ferrari badge to go fast. And collectors are starting to realize that. The 2009 to 2011 models are the most collectible. These are the pre-facelift cars with the raw, unfiltered driving experience. The later models got softer and more refined. Early GTRs are selling for more than newer ones now. A 2010 GTR is worth more than a 2015 GTR. That's the market telling you which ones are collectible. The transmission is the only real issue. The dual-clutch transmission is bulletproof if you don't launch control it constantly. But if you abuse it, you'll need a $15,000 transmission rebuild. Also, the turbos can fail around 80,000 miles. That's a $5,000 repair. But if you buy a low-mileage GTR that hasn't been beaten on, it'll run forever. Find a 2009 to 2011 GTR Premium with under 35,000 miles for $60,000 to $70,000. Hold it. This car is going to $90,000 to $100,000 in 5 years. The GTR is climbing. But number 2 is a car that's already gone from $30,000 to $80,000 in 4 years, and it's not done yet. Number 2, 2006 to 2011 Lotus Exige S. The Lotus Exige S is the most underrated supercar of the 2000s, and it's exploding in value right now. In 2019, you could buy a clean Exige S for $35,000. Today, that same car is $70,000 to $90,000. That's a 150% increase in 4 years. Here's why. The Exige S weighs 2,000 pounds. It has a supercharged Toyota 2ZZ engine making 220 horsepower. That doesn't sound like much, but in a car that weighs as much as a Miata, it's terrifying. 0 to 60 in 4.0 seconds. And the handling? It's the best handling car on this list. Nothing else comes close. The steering is pure. The chassis is perfect. This is a raw, unfiltered driving experience, and collectors are paying big money for that now. Manual transmission Exige S models are worth the most. Automatics don't exist. Every Exige is a manual. The US 8-spec Exige S is the rarest. Lotus only imported about 600 of them to the US between 2006 and 2011. That's it. Low production numbers plus insane driving dynamics equals appreciation. The only issue? These cars are raw. No power steering, no sound deadening, no creature comforts. It's a race car with a license plate, but if you want the ultimate driving experience in a car that's already proven it appreciates, the Exige S is it. Find a 2008 to 2011 Exige S with under 20,000 miles for $80,000 to $90,000. In 5 years, it'll be $120,000 to $140,000. But number one, this is the car that's about to shock everyone. Number one, 2008 to 2015, Audi R8 V8. Wait, the V8 R8? Not the V10? Yes, the V8. Here's why the V8 R8 is about to explode in value. Right now, you can buy a 2008 to 2012 R8 V8 for $65,000 to $85,000. The V10 is $95,000 to $120,000. Everyone wants the V10. Nobody wants the V8, but here's what's about to happen. The V8 R8 with a manual transmission is rarer than the V10 manual. Way rarer. Audi made the V8 R8 with a manual from 2008 to 2012, but most people bought the automatic. Manual V8 R8 S are almost impossible to find, and they're about to be collectible. The 4.2-liter V8 is the same engine in the B7 RS4. It's naturally aspirated. It revs to 8,250 RPM. It sounds incredible. And because everyone ignored it for the V10, values are dirt cheap. A manual V8 R8 is selling for $80,000 to $95,000 right now. The V10 manual is $130,000 to $150,000. But here's the trend. Manual V8 R8 S are starting to climb. A 2010 V8 R8 manual sold for $68,000 in 2022. Today, that same car is $88,000. In 5 years, manual V8 R8 S will be $120,000 to $140,000. They'll catch up to the V10. Why? Because collectors are starting to realize the V8 is the purist's R8. Less weight, better balance, more analog. The V10 is faster, but the V8 is more fun. Find a 2009 to 2012 R8 V8 with the manual transmission under 20,000 miles for $85,000 to $95,000. Hold it for 5 years. You'll make $40,000 to $50,000. These 8 supercars are the secret gold mines. Everyone's ignoring them because they're too cheap or not real supercars. But the market is shifting. Collectors are realizing these are the last naturally aspirated manual transmission analog supercars will ever get, and values are climbing. Don't wait. The window is closing.